What is freedom? We may think freedom is having the ability to do whatever you want. To have financial freedom. Freedom to not have to work. Freedom to express ourselves however we feel like. But what is freedom in its purest sense, let's say? And that's the ability to completely, radically accept whatever is arising. And that's a freedom that is unmatched, because you are at peace no matter what arises in life. No matter what life throws at you, no matter what situation you are at peace. You could be locked in a cell and not feel trapped. Freedom from suffering. That's the ultimate freedom. Freedom from resistance. And how can we get towards that freedom? How can we be free of resistance in everyday life? And that we can find that through inquiry. The idea we don't like whatever is arising, or we don't want to be here now, we're off to the next thing. It's totally a function of the mind. It's thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings are telling, this is uncomfortable. Maybe we're sitting and we're meditating, and there's a thought, this is boring, this is uncomfortable. Because maybe we're experiencing boredom, tension, resistance, as per usual when we meditate, there's usually some form of resistance. But sitting in that, don't notice the mind, this is boring, this is uncomfortable. Now move towards that discomfort. And you can ask yourself something like, what's actually resisting this right now? Is resistance here? Or as a YouTube channel I really like called Simply Always Awake. And he always says, look for the no. Look for the no in the body. Is there, when you are feeling a sensation of discomfort, what your mind is interpreting as discomfort, that sensation alone, is there something, where's the no? Where is the resistance to that? Because when we're just feeling something without filtering it through the mind, it's just a sensation. There can be a good sensation, bad sensation. Both of them at their core are just sensations, feeling, arising. It's the interpretation, the mind saying, I don't like this one and I like this one. But without the mind, without using the mind, at their core there are just sensations. Where is the resistance here? The feeling is happening. When we're with a sensation, the sensation is there. Just a sensation. is there actually resistance here? And we can notice this because our true nature is effortlessly, or the consciousness of each sensation arises with it. And the consciousness of that arises with the sensation is never, because its only function is consciousness, it's never opposed to the actual sensation. I'm not trying to, it's not like there's a separate witness consciousness, but the consciousness that's arising with as the sensation, there's never resistance to it. It's never a resistant to it. You can't push it away because it's just its function is just awareness. It's only a mind that decides it's like this or that will attempt to push it away, but it's not. It's just saying, I don't like this experience, which is silly, because whatever is arising, you only have two choices. It's not as simple as I'm going to put this, but if you look at it really objectively, when something uncomfortable arises, you have two choices. Accept it, or don't accept it. At its core, that's and when something's arising, we can't choose whether that arises. A discomfort, a boredom. We can't. It's just life. Life just happens. We have no control of the externals. But when the discomfort arises, we go. That we, most of the time, and unconsciously as well, not consciously, but we go, I don't like this. And it make a lot more sense to just go, how about I just accept this, because this is happening whether I like it or not. And I just, at the very least, I can accept to some degree. Or maybe you can't accept it. But accept the fact that you can't accept it. Start there. And just keep going back until you find a place you can accept, because I think all movement forward, not movement forward, but to be free of something, to genuinely be free of it, I think the best step is acceptance. It's the best energy to start with. Because you'll notice this in life. You don't like something, you leave it with a state of resistance and you run to the next thing, and it seems to follow you, that resistance, wherever you push it away, it will come back. I've just noticed this with things like, maybe I've been in a job and I didn't like it for XYZ and I've left the job to find another one, and same problems usually follow. And I'm not saying if you're in a job you don't like, or if you're experiencing something you don't like, to not do anything about it. To not change jobs. But the key difference is acceptance. Okay, I don't like it here. This is uncomfortable. Can I accept it? Can I leave this on a note, and just with it, a note of acceptance? Not leave on a note of resistance, because I don't know the metaphysics of it, but for some reason it will tend to manifest itself again. But accepting, leaving on a calm note, or staying. Maybe you accept it and you realize it's not that bad, and you're just creating tension out of nowhere. That's always possible as well. But it always, no matter what the situation, whether you leave, whether you stay, whether you have to take action, I think the first step is always acceptance in the external world, and especially with our inner emotional world. And that is looking, where is the resistance? In my direct experience of reality, is resistance here? Or is there just sensations arising and my mind is labeling them as uncomfortable? And I'm, in a sense, choosing to resist this. And it doesn't mean things can't be painful. It doesn't mean that accepting it's going to make the pain magically go away. But a huge part of the suffering is resistance. It's like if you've hurt yourself and you're just so like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable, like my leg's so sore, I can't walk, and you've added the sensation of the pain, and then you've add fuel to the fire about why this pain is so bad and how it's affecting your life. Whereas at the end of the day, like, yes, there's a very uncomfortable sensation in your leg. I don't need to add fuel to the fire because it's unnecessary. You're just, in a sense, digging yourself more suffering. And that comes back to the question, where is the no? Where is the resistance? What is resisting to this? What is resisting this? And feel it fully. Stop pushing it away. We can do this thing where we try to retreat into presence. We keep retreating back into presence and pushing everything else away. But what we're actually doing is we're reifying an internal witness that isn't really there. We need to be moving outward towards everything, towards our suffering, towards life. The presence is within life, not here. No witness. This is the outside world. That's where it lies. That's where the presence is. The presence within the pain, as the pain. Take away the labels. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.